Day 2, I hope you're all having a lovely day and enjoying your home learning. I would like you to write today's date and skill into your book, please. The date today is Thursday the 25th of February 2021 and your skill is to compare and order weights. Okay, I'd like you to write that in your book now, please, and then unpause the video when you're ready to begin today's lesson. Okay, here are some numbers. We've got 0, 14, 50 and 61. Write each number once to make these statements correct. So you can only use each number once. And I'd like you to write this in your book and compare the numbers. So if we have a look at these symbols here, we're going to be comparing them. And I'd like you to write the numbers in the correct place to complete the statements. Okay, pause the video, please. Okay, well done. Let's see then. So there are different ways you could have completed this, but this is one of the ways you could have done it. So you could have 50. What's this symbol called? Well done, 50 is greater than 14, and you could have 0 is, well done, less than 61. Excellent. So I'd now like you, knowing what these symbols are, so greater than, less than, I'd now like you to look at how you completed this in your book and see if you were right. So I'd like you to give yourself a tick if you were correct. Well done. Let's learn them. Today we are going to be comparing and ordering weight. What symbols do we use to show if a value is greater than, less than or equal to another value? I'd like you to write these in your book. So I'd like you to write the symbol and then the word. So the symbol for greater than and then greater than, for example. The symbol for less than, the symbol for equal to, and then the words equal to. Okay, I'd like you to do that in your book now, please. Pause the video. Well done. Okay, so here we can have a look if we were right then. So we've got this symbol is greater than, this symbol is less than, and this symbol is equal to. Okay, so if you've got this symbol and then underneath you've got equal to, or this symbol and underneath you've got greater than, you have got a little bit muddled. So please have a look at these, at this picture here, these symbols, to and then look at yours that you have written and double check that you are correct, please. Okay, well done. Pause the video if you need any longer. Veer has compared these two weights. Is he correct? So I want you to have a look at the weights, have a look at the symbols he's used to compare them. I want you to think, is he right? And I'd like you to pause the video and have a really close look at this, please. Off you go. Well done. Okay, so what has he done wrong then? So we know he's not right, he's incorrect. What has he done wrong? So here, he has put 77 grams. What's this symbol? Well done. 77 grams is less than 32 grams, and here he's put 18 grams is, what's this symbol? Well done, greater than 92. So he's got all a bit muddled, hasn't he? He's got a bit muddled between these numbers and the symbols that we use to compare. So here, what's the biggest number, 77 grams or 32 grams? Well done, 77 grams. So 77 grams, we should have this symbol, shouldn't we? We should have 77 grams is greater than 32 grams, and then here we've got 18 grams, we should have less than 92 grams, okay, because 92 is actually the larger number. And we know this, we can spot this, because we know that the crocodile is very hungry and always eats the biggest number. So if we pretend these symbols are crocodiles, like we did in the previous slide with the pictures of the crocodile will always go, the larger part of the crocodile's mouth will always go to the larger number. So here we've got 77 and 32 grams, and actually we know 77 is larger, therefore we would have the symbol that goes to 77 grams, okay? So we'd have the greater than symbol. And here, 92 is larger, so we would have less than, because 18 grams is less than 92. So I would now like you to help Veer compare these weights, and I want you to write the comparison in your book. So you're going to write for the first one, 42 grams, you're going to leave a little bit of a space so you can fit your symbol in. Then you're going to write 42 grams again, because that's our question, and then in the middle of those two numbers you're going to write the correct symbol. So have a think, is it going to be greater than, less than or equal to for 42 grams and comparing 42 grams, or 25 grams and then you're going to compare that with 52 grams. So I'd like to pause the video and do that now, please. Okay, let's see if you were right then. So 42 grams is equal to 42 grams, they're exactly the same value, therefore we use the equal to symbol. Here then, we've got 25 grams is less than 52 grams. Now here we might have got a little bit confused if we didn't look really closely and use our place value knowledge, because we know here we've got 2 10s and 5 1s, and here we've got 5 10s and 2 1s. So we know that 5 10s is larger than 2 tens, okay? So we know that 52 grams, even though there's 2 and a 5 in each of these numbers, we know that 52 grams is larger than 25, okay, using our place value knowledge. Well done. Give yourself a tick for each one of those you got correct, please. Okay, so now have a go at these. These are going to get a little bit more tricky, and don't worry if you're finding this challenging, because we're going to go through it in a moment, okay? So we've got 77 grams and 4 kilograms, 2,000 grams and 2 kilograms, and 1,500 grams and 1 kilogram. So I would like you to have a go. You can write these in your book, and you could just think about which symbol you would use. I'd like you to have a go comparing these values now, please. So pause the video, please. Okay, so we've got 77 grams is less than 4 kilograms. 2,000 grams equals 2 kilograms. That gives us a little bit of a clue, doesn't it, about the grams and the kilograms. And then here, 1,500 grams is greater than 1 kilogram. Okay, so why are these more difficult then? Well done. We are having to convert the units of measures. We're having to think about how many grams there are in a kilogram. And there are 1,000 grams in a kilogram, which is why here, when we've got 2,000 grams, that equals 2 kilograms. So 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram, therefore 2,000 grams equals 2 kilograms. Knowing that then, if 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram, how many grams are there in 3 kilograms, and how many grams are there in 4 kilograms? I'd like you to pause the video and discuss these questions now, please. Okay, oh, gone too far. Okay, so how many grams are there in 3 kilograms? Well done, there's 3,000 grams in 3 kilograms. And how many grams are there in 4 kilograms? Well done, 4,000 grams in 4 kilograms. Excellent. Okay, it's going to get even harder now. So how many grams are in 1.5 kilograms then? This is more tricky. How could we work this out? I want you to discuss this problem with the person next to you. How could we work this out? If we know, a little bit of a hint, if we know there are 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram, how could we work out how many there are in 1.5 kilograms? I'd like you to pause the video and discuss this now. Okay, so we could break it down into small steps. So we know there are 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram. Therefore, there are 500 grams in half a kilogram, okay, because half of 1,000 is 500. So there are 1,500 grams in 1.5 kilograms, okay? So I'm going to say it all the way through, and then I'm going to go like this, and I'd like you to say it, okay? So I'm going to say a sentence at a time, and then I'm going to go like this, and I'd like you to repeat the sentence, okay? So there are 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram. Your turn. Well done. There are 500 grams in half a kilogram. Well done. So there are 1,500 grams in 1.5 kilograms. Excellent, well done. Really tricky thinking there, but if we remember there are 1,000 grams in a kilogram, that will really help us today. Okay. Time for your independent practice now then. So the first part of today's lesson we are going to be comparing weights. So I'd like you to compare the weights that you're going to be given using the less than, greater than or equal to symbols, and you're going to compare them in your book just as we've done together, and you're going to be writing them in your book. Now if you have a look at some numbers and you think, oh, I'm not too sure what symbol to use, then please look at the bit what we did in the beginning of the lesson where we recorded the symbols and their meaning. So the symbol that means greater than and then greater than, okay, so that you know exactly which symbol is the correct one to use. Remember, the crocodile always eats the biggest number. Now, if you are doing the cool and mild challenge, you will compare grams with grams and then compare kilograms with kilograms. And if you are doing the spicy and hot challenge, if you are feeling quite confident with this, you will compare grams with grams, kilograms with kilograms, and then compare grams with kilograms, so doing a little bit of converting, okay? So, here are your questions. You have also got the symbols up here to help you, okay? So if you don't just want to refer back to in your book where you recorded these, you can have a look at these too. And I would like you to choose your challenge, whether you're doing cool and mild or spicy and hot. And I would like you to pause the video and complete these questions now, please. Okay, excellent, well done. Really got you thinking there today, I think. Okay. Now we're going to be ordering weights then. So now we've compared weights, we're going to have a look at ordering them. When we order, we need to use our knowledge of place value. Let's have a go at ordering these numbers together from smallest to largest. And it's really important when we're ordering numbers that we look at how we should be ordering them. So if it says smallest to largest, if we order it largest to smallest, it's going to be wrong. So we must look at that really carefully. So here then, I've got my numbers. What do we think? How could we order these from smallest to largest, remember? Discuss this with your partner, have a little think on your own. Okay, so 40 grams, 70 grams, and then 100 grams. Okay, so if we're counting in tens, we know that 40 is the smallest, then 70, then 100. Okay, what about this one then? So we've got 6 kilograms, 18 kilograms, 3 kilograms. Okay, so what do we think? What order would these go in? What's the smallest number? What would we start with? And what's the largest number that we would end with? Because we were ordering from smallest to largest. I want you to discuss this with your partner, please. Okay, pause the video if you need any longer. It would be 3 kilograms, 6 kilograms, and then 18 kilograms. Well done. Last one then, and this is slightly more tricky, okay, so don't panic if this is a little bit too challenging for you. So we've got 10 kilograms, 10 grams, and then 4.5 kilograms. So I want you to have a think. What's the smallest one here? And think really carefully about the grams and the kilograms, okay, because that might throw you off a little bit. And have a look, what's the largest number? Because we're ordering from smallest to largest, remember. Okay, let's see them. So we've got 10 grams is the smallest, then we've got 4.5 kilograms, because remember that's 4,500 grams, and then we've got 10 kilograms, because that's a huge number, isn't it? Okay, so we've got 10 kilograms there, which is 10,000 grams, okay? So Anger thinks he has ordered these numbers from smallest to largest, but he's got a little bit muddled, a little bit confused. Can you help him? What has he done wrong? So have a look. Pause the video and think, what has he done wrong? What should the order be? Pause the video now, please. Okay, let's have a look at them. He has actually ordered them from largest to smallest, so he's fallen into that trap, hasn't he? He's got a bit muddled. He hasn't ordered them from the smallest number to the largest value. He has ordered the weights from the largest to smallest, okay? Well done. Now it's your turn then. You're going to be ordering these weights into your book from smallest to largest. So remember, smallest first, largest last, okay? So order them, think about really carefully about the place value of the numbers, and look really carefully at the whether it's grams and kilograms, okay? So I would now like you to choose whether you're doing cool and mild or whether you're doing spicy and hot, and I would like you to pause the video and order these weights into your book now, please. Okay, final thought for today then. You've worked really hard today, year 2. Bing Bong said, there isn't a symbol to put between 2,000 grams and 2 kilograms because, what's this symbol? Well done. This symbol is less than. And what's this symbol? Well done. This symbol is greater than. Are wrong. Is he correct and why? So I would like you to have a think about this question. He said there isn't a symbol to put between 2,000 grams and 2 kilograms because less than and greater than are wrong. Is he correct? I'd like to pause the video and discuss this question, please. Okay, so no, we can use a symbol, can't we, between 2,000 grams and 2 kilograms, but not these symbols because these would be wrong, but we could use which symbol? Well done, the equal symbol. They are the same value, so 2,000 grams is equal to 2 kilograms. Okay, well done. You've worked really hard today, year 2. I hope you enjoy your day. Goodbye.